Hi and welcome back to our channel. This video will be focusing on how to make the Italian lasagna. To make the lasagna, we need the minced beef. For the base, we need some cheese. I normally use the mozzarella cheese. We need the Italian egg pasta sheets. We need the red lasagna, white lasagna sauce and the red lasagna sauce. But if you can't lay hold of these sauces, I'm going to be showing you how to make homemade red sauce and white sauce using some basic ingredients that you find in the house, in your kitchen. I have some chives, some herbs, some fresh thyme, some white pepper, black pepper, some puree, and chopped tomatoes and dried thyme. I'm going to use this range of ingredients to make the lasagna. I'm starting off with the white sauce. So to make white sauce, which is basically called bechamel sauce in French, is just a bit of melted margarine or butter. I've got about 100 grams and we melt it down. Once melted, we're going to add in 100 grams of plain flour. It's best to do the melting of the margarine on low heat. The margarine has now melted, so I'm going to add equal quantity of flour. The next stage is the adding of fresh milk. I've already warmed this up, so add a little at a time and stir into the mixture of margarine and flour. Stir in the milk into the mixture until it's nice and smooth. White sauce is now ready. In total, that's about 1 pint of milk. If you don't have fresh milk, you can maybe use water and skimmed milk powder to create the sauce. I'm going to set this aside for later use. So this is the equivalent of white sauce. To make this into what is called bechamel sauce, all you need to do is just add in a little bit of nutmeg, spice it up with a little bit of white pepper, and a pinch of salt or salt to your taste. And this can serve, you can serve this with a few Italian or French cuisine. For the filling of the lasagna, I've got a saucepan and I have 350 grams of ground minced beef or minced beef, which is simply ground meat. You can use any meat of your choice. I've seen people use pork. You don't have to use vegetable oil to base your saucepan. Just add the minced beef straight into the saucepan and let it thaw out and simmer for about 5 minutes. Lower the heat so it doesn't burn. I'm now going to add chopped tomatoes and tomato puree into the cooked minced beef. I could use the red lasagna sauce, but I'm just using homemade creating my own homemade red sauce using chopped tomatoes, 400 grams I'm using, and a squash of tomato puree. If you don't have this type, you can use the Derica or any other puree that you can lay hold of. Stir the tomato into the beef, then flavor with some spice. I've got white pepper, a bit of salt, not too much, and black pepper. I also have some herbs. I have the chives and the fresh thyme. I've washed a little bit of it, so I'm going to add into the sauce and half a teaspoon of dried thyme. You can create your own spices or use whatever you have available in your kitchen. Leave to simmer for about 3 minutes, and then it's ready to fill the lasagna. The meat filling is ready, and I'm going to lay it out with the lasagna sheets. I've got some dried pasta sheets. You have the option of using it dry or boiling it in hot water for a few minutes to soften. But I usually just lay it out and let the water from the cooked minced beef cook it through in the oven. Place a little bit of the meat filling and spread it onto the lasagna sheets. The next step is to drizzle the white sauce. That's the flour, margarine and milk mixture onto the lasagna. And I've got my cheese. You can use all sort of cheese, but make sure you buy the ones that is easy to melt. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit onto the dish and then continue the layer until I run out of minced beef. So I've got 3 pieces and I'm going to layer it. Put up a layer of the minced beef, drizzle the sauce, nice and yum, a little bit of cheese, and finish off the layer with the remainder of the cheese. Cover with some foil paper and place in the oven to bake for about 40 minutes, maximum 50. I'll put the oven on about 180 degrees and I'm going to pop the lasagna into it. The lasagna is ready. I'm going to cut a little piece just to show you what the outcome should be like. You can serve this with some steamed vegetables and chips. Enjoy.